The Association of Junior Leagues International is an organization of women committed to promoting volunteerism and improving communities. Find out more at agli.org.
Your story is our story.
The Black Information Network.
The Bay Area's BIN 910.
A special thank you to Geico Insurance,
A proud founding partner who shares and supports the mission of the Black Information Network. I'm Weston Tashome with the story of another black builder. Horace King was born into slavery in South Carolina on September 8, 1807, and even though it was illegal to teach slaves, he learned how to read, write, and build at a very young age. In his early 20s, King would be sold to John Goodwin, a contractor familiar with King's unique skill set. It is believed that King would later study at Oberlin College, the first college in Ohio to admit African Americans. The pair would build houses in Alabama, which eventually led to a contract for the Columbus City Bridge, the first of many to be built by King. Allowed to keep a portion of his earnings, King would purchase his freedom in 1846. Sadly, King would become a slave owner himself, but later attempted to establish a colony of freedmen in Georgia. As part of Reconstruction, King's projects, some of which still stand today, include bridges, factories, and the Lee County, Alabama courthouse, making Horace King one of our greatest black builders. I'm Weston Tashome for the Black Information Network. Thousands of black workers in the auto industry are on strike to protect their middle-class status and benefits for and by the black community.
The nonprofit Faith in Florida says they're providing a toolkit designed to support anyone committed to teaching black history and culture through the lens of truth.
The Black Information Network has the stories you need.
The good news is polls don't vote, but people do. And insight you want.
The Bay Area's BIN 910 and on the iHeartRadio app. SARMS is a legal nonprofit committed to assisting and providing legal services to black farmers and landowners. Learn how you can help by logging on 30,000acres.org.
I'm Bill Andrew Quinn with another essential black film. Writer and director Gina Price Whitewood said she set out to do a black when Harry met Sally. The result, 2000's Love and Basketball. The autobiographical tale stars Sanai Lathan and Omar Epps as next-door neighbors, both chasing a dream of playing pro basketball before finding each other. The film was lauded as one of the few at the time, focusing on multi-dimensional African-American characters outside of the ghetto. Love and Basketball, another essential black film. I'm Bill Andrew Quinn on the Black Information Network.
The American Civil Liberties Union, founded in 1920, works in the courts, legislatures, and our communities to defend and preserve our individual rights and liberties. Find out how you can get involved at aclu.org.
If you've got a story, we want to know about it. Call the Black Information Network hotline at 855-500-9.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
The opinions, beliefs, and viewpoints expressed in this commentary are those of the author and do not necessarily represent those of BIN and its founding partners and employees. Now it's time to bring the funk with Roland S. Martin.
Black voters in Alabama are closer to getting a second congressional district after the Supreme Court rejected the Alabama Republicans' efforts to try to stop the special master from redrawing those lines. On Roland Martin Unfiltered, I had a chance to talk with Janae Nelson. Of course, she leads the NAACP Legal Defense Fund, and they're the ones who have been leading this lawsuit, this battle. Here's what she had to say.
We still have a hearing next week where we will look at the map that the special master proposed on Monday. The special master who took over the case as a result of Alabama's obstinate and refusal to comply with the Supreme Court order. The special master has now given us 3 different options, each of which can help black voters elect a candidate of their choice. There you go, you got the map to write up. And one of them actually creates a second majority black district. The other 2 create a second district where the numbers are above 48%, so a near majority district. So we're very excited about the prospect of finally getting black Alabamians the political power that they deserve, that they have long been denied, and to finally put Alabama to bed, because this is truly an egregious example of state defiance and massive resistance.
Don't think for a second. The white conservatives in Alabama are not going to try their damnedest to prevent this district from being created. These people are operating the same way white Democrats, white Dixiecrats did during Jim Crow. These are the same people, the same tactics. They're not going to give up. I'm Roland Martin, the Black Information Network.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Because trust matters.
The Black Information Network.
Nice sag. Nice
Bay Area,
underwear.
BIN 910.
I'm Doug Davis, and here's what's trending. Starting in January, Washington State's minimum wage will rise to $16.28 an hour. The Washington State Department of Labor and Industry made the announcement on Friday. And that's what's trending from the Black Information Network.
Sports on the Black Information Network.
In the NBA, the Boston Celtics are making a major move to keep up with the rest of the Eastern Conference. Boston acquired guard Drew Holiday from the Portland Trail Blazers. These will be sending...
Okay. Let's see. Parking brake on, lights off.